South Australia is taking new measures to protect beachgoers after 3 people lost their lives in shark attacks last year. As summer approaches, life-saving equipment will be stationed at beaches to help keep swimmers safe.
It's a risk we each take as we plunge into the coastal waters, unsure of what could be lurking beneath the surface. But communities spread across South Australia's coast are hurting after 6 horrific shark attacks since May 2023. 3 of them were fatal. The youngest was Kai Cowley, a surfer who died at just 15 years of age.
It's the first time Australia has seen that sort of spike.
South Australia had almost 30% of the world's unprovoked shark fatalities in 2023, a spike which the experts believe could be a result of changing sea temperatures.
We've seen a shark attack anomalies or clusters of attacks around the world, and they're hard to understand. We had no fatalities for nearly 10 years before we had 3 last year in South Australia. But we can match it up with record cold water upwellings of nutrient-rich water that changed the whole population structure of all of the white shark's prey sources.
Already 35 sharks have been spotted across patrol beaches since mid-October, 14 of those in just one weekend at Aldinga and Silver Sands in the state's south. But those numbers aren't unusual.
The reality is we'll always see sharks when they're close to shore because that's where the people are.
Quite normal at this time of the year, particularly because we've got snapper and salmon schooling and running along close to the coast.
To protect beachgoers, the state government will implement a $500,000 package, allowing a rescue chopper to expand coverage to regional areas. But still, the advice remains the same: swim between the flags.
When you're at the beach yourself, you focus on enjoying yourself. You're not really aware of your surroundings. However, at a patrolled location, you've got multiple sets of eyes and resources looking out for you.
But the key part of this package will be the introduction of shark trauma kits at beaches containing the supplies needed in case of an attack.
So the trauma kits will usually have some sort of major hemorrhage dressing to control the bleeding, and potentially even tourniquets, which aren't part of normal first aid, but when you're exposed to that sort of tragic outcome, they can actually be the difference between life and death.
Regional SA will feel the most impact.
When you look at over around Streaky Bay, it takes hours for a helicopter flight to get over there, and even for them to get to the nearest medical facility from the beach. So by having something which can address the major hemorrhaging, address any major potentially fatal outcomes, will significantly improve the chance of survival.
Monique Van Hayden, Sky News Adelaide.